We did it, you guys. We got a reservation at one of those places in the city that you can never get a table at. We are going to L'Artusi in New York City. Finally snagged the reservation. Cannot wait to try this place out and let you know if it's worth the hype or not. So the catch here is that yes, we were able to get a reservation. However, with a lot of these places in New York City, obviously they have smaller spaces, so they only have like a certain amount of tables usually at each of these restaurants. So they also have an outdoor section with like a heated patio space, and that's the only place we were able to get a table at this restaurant. So I don't know if you're familiar, but New York City is like 30 degrees right now. So we are bundled up. We are in a sweater dress. I am praying we're not cold, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get into one of these places. We're hoping maybe when we get there, they'll like finagle us an inside table, but I am fully prepared to sit outside. Usually at like a nicer place, if they have an outdoor seating area in the winter, it's usually like a pretty nice infrastructure, so we will see. Either way, I am so excited to try this place. I've been wanting to try it for years, and we finally get to do it tonight for Valentine's Day.
We're going. We're getting a ton of pasta. We're getting a ton of dessert.
Ton of pasta, ton of apps, ton of dessert.
We gotta try it all. You never know when you're gonna be back, so you gotta try
Cocktails.
it all.
That's the thing with these places.
Yeah.
You spend so much money because you're like, I'm probably not coming back here for a long time.
Yeah, I'm excited. The date's better than the food already, I know.
The next day, we were way too stuffed to review L'Artusi when we got back last night. So we're here to give our official recap of how the restaurant was it worth it, and if you should try it yourself.
We literally had to let it digest.
Yeah,
Our opinion digest.
literally and figuratively. We got many things on the menu. So many things. But one of the best things the best surprises is that we didn't have to sit outside in 30-degree weather.
That's a tip for everyone. Never hurts to call ahead and try to see if you can get inside, because I just called. Was like, hey, if there's an opening, that'd be great. Showed up and they gave us an indoor seating, so. Such
a good table. The service was incredible. Like, very good service. Not like snooty, you know, for a place that you like, it's hard to get into. Usually they could be like kind of rude to you. They were very nice. The Wagyu carpaccio, out of this world.
Yeah,
out of this world. That is not something like I eat on a normal basis, so that was like such a treat. Yeah, so we got the ricotta, so fresh. So fresh. Like they had a sheep in the back and they were making it fresh.
The crackers very like, it was almost had like a sweet.
The crackers were good.
And then they gave you a apricot jam with it too, so that was good.
The focaccia, I feel like I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing there that I would say, like you could pass on it. For main course, we had to get 3 pastas. We got 3. So we did the tagliatelle.
Cavatelli.
The cavatelli, which was again amazing.
Yeah.
Very unique. And then the
cacio
e pepe, which was very good, heavy. But what's good is their portions were decent size portions. Like they weren't too small.
They weren't like,
but they weren't giant. Yeah. So like we thought we were gonna have leftovers and we didn't. We probably should have had leftovers
Probably.
now thinking
Looking
back.
yeah.
But we
Yeah.
did not. And then dessert, we had to do the famous olive oil cake.
Yeah.
And then they had chocolate chip cookies on the menu. So whenever I see like a chocolate chip cookie at a like fancier place, I feel like it's very hit or miss, you know, because like you can't mess with a classic.
Yeah.
So good. It was a warm chocolate chip cookie.
Little cinnamon in it.
Little cinnamon. It was amazing. And then the olive oil cake, I was a little nervous I wasn't gonna like because that's not really my thing. I like chocolate, that sort of thing. So good. The mascarpone, is that what it's called?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone made it so good. Like,
Yeah. But and then there was so much. We wanted to get the chocolate cake too,
Yeah.
and we didn't. And we saw someone else next to us get it. Next time we go, we have to try the chocolate cake because it came with like salted caramel popcorn on the side.
Yeah.
That was a tough decision.
Yeah. It's hard when you go to like these places and you know you're not gonna go for a long time again.
Yeah, we could easily go and order a completely brand new
Different meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend it if you can get a reservation there.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's easier if you're traveling, like if you're in New York City during the week, these places are a lot easier to get reservations at, or if you go for like brunch, or if you show up at like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Usually you could get a seat either at the bar or something. It was definitely worth the hype. I think it definitely was worth the hype.
Yeah, and even if you're just like in the city and you're walking by and you're like, oh, I know that place. Just go in,
Just
check it out.
try.
They might have a walk-in
Yeah.
seat available. So A+.
That's gonna wrap up our Valentine's Day date in New York City. You saw we did a couple fun things, went to a little shopping, and then obviously the main event of Lartusi, which did not disappoint. If you like content like this, New York City content, I'm your girl. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next
thumbs
video.
up, too.
Little thumbs up.